A break in the weather means we can finally crack on with Howard's back garden. We did the front 3 weeks tomorrow. It's looking absolutely fantastic now it's come through, and we'll have a catch up there. I know I did a short on Monday, but for those of you who didn't see that, we'll just have a catch up and we'll get some more products on the front as well. But today it's all about the back, and we're going to be verifying, and we're going to be doing exactly the same as we did around the front, with one deviation off that is that we can use autumn punch instead of the equilibrium. Now it is officially autumn. So what I've done is already this morning when I turned up, it was a bit dewy, so just so the verifier doesn't get all wet and mushy when it picks up the stuff, I've just mowed it on number 2 with a hater, just remove all that water on top to make it easier for this machine to go through it. So let's start. So just show you, those of you who are new to the channel might not have seen this cartridge yet. This is the verifier. It's got the grooming cartridge reel on, like the time with the spikes, and the pronged scarifier thing. So we get a 2-in-1 action. So we're getting the slicing through the roots as a verticutter, and then we've got this raking as we go as well. Really good. So I'm looking forward to this coming out. So when we do anything with the cartridge, such as the verticutter or the groomer or the verifier, we go off this side here, this white on the right hand side. So just set it at 5. On the front we have to go down to 5. So I think I'll start off at 5, and if it's too low I can raise it up, and if it's not deep enough I can go a bit lower. So just before I start renovation, I just thought I'd show you up close. So it's looking pretty thick. It's nice, but it's just too thick going into the autumn, and with all the dew around at the moment we're just going to end up with disease. Dew is probably one of the, I think it's the biggest cause of disease in the autumn. So we need to get this off. So you can mow, or you can brush, or you can use product, got one called Reduce, which goes on, sticks to it, and the water can't adhere to it, so it just rolls off. And we can cut down the chances of disease that way. It makes my life easier because I just can't be everywhere in the morning to brush the dew off. So we can buy some time, especially here where it's in a bowl as well, where we've got like all the fences, all the buildings. It's just going to be a disease haven if we don't apply that. So yeah, so let's get on with the verifying. So just 5 or 6 lines, and look at all this that's come out. Absolutely ridiculous amounts. It's all sweaty and wet, and there's no way water's going to get through that if it rains. So we'll get all this out, do 2 passes, free up some room so we can get some new grass growing in those areas. Not through seed or anything like that, just let the plant recover itself. And yeah, I hate what comes out, but like I always say, it's only a good thing. So we've got 1/4 of a bin. Yuck, awful stuff. All that brown. Disgusting. Like I said, to show you up close, imagine that was all packed in there. Water isn't going to get through there. And if water can't get through, you're going to get moss growing on there, and that's what happens. So the verification cartridge work is done here. Have a closer look. It's got loads of stuff out, but we've still got a lawn, it's intact, and as I've always said, it's very aggressive, but yet very tactile as well. Even over here, where it's a bit wetter because it's in the shade. 3 squash worm casts, but generally not much damage at all, which is good. So what we'll do is now, we'll just get on, because it's a bit longer now, because we've got all that stuff out, it's picked it up. We'll get again with the hater and get it caught and pick up any debris that just fell off the roller, for example, like that. Just get that picked up, hoovered up, mowing some double strikes for product application, and this won't take that long. Okay, so now we've done the verification and the second mow. Still looks really good, but we know what we've taken out, so it's a good result so far. So now it's time to get on with the autumn punch, so we'll go and get that set up and then we'll get it on. Change the formula this year, so get a lot more for your money. Okay, so I'm just starting putting this fertiliser on, just on 30. Just remember, nice and slow. Don't want to fling it out too far because you'll get speckled in. This is like a perfect method. I always get good application. So what have we done to the punch this year? We've put seaweed and zeolite in there, which is the zeolite will help hold on to the nutrition that you put down over time. It's not going to work instantly, but over time when it just gets in the system and gets in the soil, it's going to improve your cation exchange capacity. Seaweed, just good for roots and just general well-being. We've put 25% of the nitrogen is now coated, so we're going to see more longevity out of the product as well, which is also good. So you're going to see you're going to get more out of it for a longer period. So this Saturday, Bolton playing Northampton, so me and Mark from the Posh Job, we're heading down on Friday. We're going to have a night out and then get to the game on Saturday, so I'm looking forward to that. Season started okay, not entirely sold on the manager yet, but after the win on Saturday against Wigan, good win, he's gone up a little bit in my estimation, but let's see how we get on Saturday against a team that we should be beating. And that's always been Bolton's problem, we never beat the teams that we're expected to. So hopefully your team, whoever you support, is doing well as well. And if you're a Northampton fan watching this and you see us, don't be afraid to come over and say hello. Yeah, remember when we put this on now, because it's got the iron in there, we want to be blowing off, sweeping off, because we don't want to get orange stains everywhere, so that's very important. So yeah, so that's how easy it is to put your autumn feed on. So just going on now with a tank mix. I've just done a big batch so I can do the front as well. We've got the Winter Magic in with the 5 ALA, which is good for low light levels. And if you remember in the last video, I talked about how it was used in brain tumour surgery and that it glows pink, makes cancer cells glow pink, but in turf it helps in low light levels. But what I decided to do was, every bottle sold, we'll donate £1 to brain tumour charity, which will be decided at a later date, or spread it between a few. Leave that up to the group to decide and comments. So other than that, it's going to give us some, it's got feed in there, it's got a bit of iron in there, and it's got some disease fighting properties in there as well. Along with, I've got refining and winter shield again. It's all catered towards disease control at this time of year, as well as trying to get it looking nice. And I've just got some Stella in there, some more seaweed, liquid form, because obviously the granule is going to take a bit of time to break down. And we've got Grace in there and Orbit as well, which is great for the winter. So it's literally all the winter stuff going in there. We don't really need to apply slow grow at this time of year because the grass isn't growing that fast. But yeah, you could put a bit of wetting agent in as well if you wanted. I personally haven't this time because it had it last time. And this back lawn is okay, but you can put some in if you want. And yeah, give it a quick watering after as well, because there's no rain due till Saturday and it's only light rain. Like I said, I'm not here, so I won't be able to come and water it. So yeah, so that's it. So we'll get that watering out, and probably for the last time that with the system that we've got, and then I can finally put it to bed. So we're just going on with the water now. What this does is it'll just wash through the granules lower down and get those liquids washed in so they can work quicker, and then when we come in more on Monday, we're not mowing up the granular fertiliser. If you remember 3 weeks ago nearly, we did the front the same, gave it a good verification, and then we went over the top with the Equilibrium granular fertiliser on setting 30, following up then with some liquids just on top. Always do them that way around. We went on with Summer Secret, Refine, Grace, Orbit, Stella, Slow Grow and Wetting Agent. So just have a quick look around the front. I know I did a shot on Monday, but I'll just show you again for those of you who didn't see that. So we did the renovations nearly 3 weeks ago. It's all kicked in lovely now. So what we'll do is today I'll mix a full batch up of Winter Magic with the new 5 ALA in it, which is going to help in these low light conditions, keep it in good nick, and we'll just see what we can do with it for the rest of the year. I'm hoping that next year we can just come out looking pretty good. Last year didn't come out looking so good because we had an early snowfall and no sun like we have this month, so it kind of deteriorated quite quick. But hopefully with this new product or new additive to the product, we can come out a lot better, and hopefully no snow in October. I think it was end of October, early November, we had some really bad snow, which just seemed to, yeah, just knocked it all back. So yeah, I'm really happy with how it looks. A few worm casts knocking about, but they're just, you know, just got to live with them and keep the grass growing. It'll outgrow it, it'll just cover it over. Like I say, under here it's really good as well. Maybe throw, I've got some seed with me today. We can just reseed that area. Yeah, I'm happy. So following on from the treatment 3 weeks ago, we're going back on with the Dan's Winter Magic, which has the 5 ALA in, which is going to help in these low light level conditions. We've also got Refine and Winter Shield in there as well. And then just like the back, because there's no rain due imminently, we'll just get all this washed in so it can start getting taken up by the roots. Okay, so that's the front nicely watered in. What I did do as well, just as an extra, I just put some of the Purity granules on just to help condition the soil. Well, that is looking absolutely beautiful. All right, so that's the work here in the back complete. We don't have to do anything now, everything's been done. Products are on, we've watered it in, we've got some rain due over the weekend, and then what we'll do is we'll just call in Monday as normal and do our regular cut so we don't lose control of what we've done. And then in a couple of weeks, I'm hoping that this lawn will look as good as the front. Now, if you didn't know, I did a video early on in the week where I reviewed 3 Amazon bought strimmers, this being one of them. So if you want to see that video, just click the link at the end in one of the corners and it will take you to that video. It's a really good watch and it might even inspire you, as it did Lloyd in fact, to go and buy an electric strimmer. So join us next time here on Daniel Hibbert Lawn Expert when we'll be doing something else lawn related. Bye for now.